Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Astronauts' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Rainbow Warriors return team will have that offense backed up. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Astronauts!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Using his legs, it's Sims. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Bringing it back, it's low. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
1st and
10. To the ground with the back. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And that's a 1st down.
Here comes the option. At the 35, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. The Astronauts will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Coming after him. Oh, he just flat ran over him. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking to pass on second down. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Astronauts have it in scoring position on first and goal. The give to the fullback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's second and goal. On the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. The back goes in motion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Astronauts!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. To the air, it's Shager. Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's made. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Astronauts will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. The option look, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll ride his man on the option. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Coates. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. To give to the big fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On the option. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Fighting off the defender. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
19, Hawaii, 0.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Shager. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Off play action. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Shager. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as you can.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 1st down here for the offense. Sticks it in his belly. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now on 2nd down. Run it with the fullback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. On the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Fullback's got it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Calls his own number. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Shager. It's complete on the right side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They keep attacking through the air. He finds his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finds his man. It's McBride. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man down the middle. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Wants to fire on second down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Scanning the field, it's Shager. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Warriors. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he puts through the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. Now on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
Goes to the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here comes the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. On the option. Bulls his way forward. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Third down coming.
They'll run the option. Got enough for the first. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one. And the Astronauts will snap it on 1st and 10. The option look. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Stumbled to the ground.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
That's a first down for the offense.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Astronauts 29, Hawaii 14.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Shager. This time on target.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes a grab over the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Astronauts 29, Hawaii 14.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. The Rainbow Warriors have enough for the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. 1st down here for the offense. On the option. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Turns it on in midfield, and he's running in the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The definition of rumbling, and I think he was looking around for somebody to tackle him after a while.
I don't know if the defense even thought he was getting the football, but he had a massive lane to run through. There was just nobody there defensively to make that stop.
And the Astronauts are rolling down the field. Now on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Astronauts.
Touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
36, Hawaii, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Shager. Quick strike complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
2nd down coming up.
They'll give it to the back. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Number 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
43, Hawaii, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sims. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're going to throw it again. Looking down the middle. Finds space on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Shager. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get to him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Lets it fly deep downfield. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On the ground, it's O'Neal. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.